I never loved him the way he loved me, I said, laughing softly. But he doesn't need to know that. I didn't realize he was standing right behind the door. I'm Olivia Reynolds. I was 33 then, working as a marketing coordinator in Denver. I'd been married to my husband, Ethan Reynolds, for 8 years. From the outside, we looked steady, calm, reliable, the kind of couple people described as solid. Inside our home, though, something quieter and more dangerous had taken root, contempt disguised as comfort. The night it happened was unremarkable. A small get-together. 2 friends from work. Wine glasses sweating onto coasters. Casual conversation drifting toward relationships the way it always does, when people feel safe enough to be honest. Too honest. Someone asked me how marriage was going. I rolled my eyes, smiled, and said the thing I'd been thinking for months, but never allowed myself to say out loud. Ethan's a good man, I said. He's just not exciting. I think I stayed because it was easy. I didn't hear the door open. I didn't hear his keys drop into the bowl. I only noticed the silence afterward, too sharp, too sudden. When I turned, he was there. His face wasn't angry. That would have been easier. He looked hollowed out, like the words had passed straight through him and taken something essential with them. I didn't mean, I started. He raised a hand. Calm. Controlled. I heard enough, he said. Our friends made excuses and left. The house felt enormous once the door closed behind them. Ethan didn't yell. He didn't accuse me of cruelty. He just asked one question. Is that really how you see me? I opened my mouth to soften it, to explain context, to rewrite the moment. Yes, I said finally. The betrayal wasn't infidelity or lies or hidden accounts. It was worse. It was the truth, spoken carelessly, stripped of compassion. The kind of truth that can't be taken back once it's heard. He nodded once. I need to go, he said. Go where? I asked, panic rising. Somewhere I'm not tolerated, he replied. Somewhere I'm wanted. He packed a bag that night. Not dramatically. Methodically. Folded shirts. Charged his phone. He didn't sleep. Neither did I. In the morning, he left a note on the counter. 3 lines. I love you, but I won't stay where I'm diminished. Please don't follow me. I tried to call. He didn't answer. I texted apologies that sounded thin even to me. I told myself he just needed space. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. The distance revealed things I'd refused to see. How often I'd corrected him in public. How I joked about his predictability like it was a flaw. How I'd confused stability with boredom and boredom with failure. Ethan hadn't been unexciting. He'd been safe. And I'd mistaken safety for something disposable. When we finally met to talk, it was in a quiet coffee shop. Neutral territory. He looked different. Lighter. Sad but settled. I never meant to hurt you, I said. I know, he replied. But you did. I can change, I said, reaching for the familiar promise. He didn't pull away. He just didn't lean in. That's not the point, he said. I heard how you truly see me, and I can't unhear it. Then came the line that ended everything. I don't want to be loved reluctantly, he said, and I don't want to teach you how to value me. There was no fight to win after that. No argument left. Just consequence. The turning point for me didn't happen that day. It happened later, alone in our apartment, surrounded by a life I'd helped dismantle. I felt shame, yes, but also clarity. I saw how entitlement had crept into my love. How I'd assumed he would stay simply, because he always had. I didn't chase him after that. I let him go. Not because I stopped loving him, but because I finally understood that love without respect is just possession with better branding. The divorce was quiet. No bitterness. No public story. Just signatures, and a shared understanding that some words permanently alter the shape of a relationship. I moved into a smaller place. I learned how to sit with my thoughts before releasing them. I learned that honesty without kindness is just cruelty, wearing a virtuous mask. I haven't seen Ethan since the papers were finalized. I heard through mutual friends that he's doing well. That makes me sad. And grateful. Here's what I learned, and what I hope you hear if you're listening. The most dangerous betrayals aren't always deliberate. Sometimes they're careless truths, spoken without love. And once someone hears who you really are to them, no apology can restore the safety you took away. Choose your words like they matter, because sometimes they end a life you didn't realize you were still holding together.